Hi guys, happy fall. I hope everyone is doing good. Today we're going to be making a fall yardstick door swag. It can also be used as a centerpiece or a garland. You can make this for any season or holiday. I am just making mine for fall. These are so fun to make and they turn out really pretty and they're not expensive to make, so they're just one of my most requested and one of my favorite things to make. For this DIY, you're going to need one yardstick, and I cut about 4 inches off of the end of mine, and you could spray paint it first if you wanted to. You're going to need 2 rolls of the 10-inch Deco mesh, and I believe mine came from Michael's. And you're also going to need some foam, and mine came from Dollar Tree. You'll need some pipe cleaners, some floral wire, your scissors, wire cutters, hot glue gun, and glue sticks, and I'm using Gorilla Glue brand. First, you're going to find the center of your yardstick, and you're going to hot glue your foam to the center, and you're also going to need lots of fall floral picks. Let the glue have time to dry, and then I also tied some twine around mine so that I could make sure it would stay in place. Next, we're adding pipe cleaners. So you're going to move down about 2 inches, take a pipe cleaner, twist it to the left side, take another pipe cleaner, and you're going to twist it to the right side. And then we're going to take one more pipe cleaner and we're going to twist it, and we're going to leave it pointing toward the ceiling. Move down 4 or 5 inches, and we're going to do the same thing. Take a pipe cleaner, twist it tightly to the left side. Take another pipe cleaner. You're going to twist it tightly to the right side. And then you're going to take a third one, and you're going to twist it and leave it pointed toward the ceiling. So the top one, you have 3 pipe cleaners, one to the left, one to the right, one to the middle. The second set of pipe cleaners, same as the first, but when you move down 4 or 5 inches more, for the third set, you're only going to place a pipe cleaner on the left and one on the right. You are going to want to do the same pattern on the opposite end of your yardstick. So 3, 3, 2. Then you have your foam, then you have 2, 3, 3. The reason I chose not to put a pipe cleaner in the center on the ones closest to the foam is because the flowers are there and it kind of interferes when you're adding your flowers. But if you want to add a third pipe cleaner, you can. Next, I'm taking my mesh and I am cutting it at 20 inches. You're going to cut a total of 16 strips at 20 inches if you did your yardstick just like mine. This is 10-inch mesh, so you'll want to use the 10-inch for this yardstick DIY, and so you're going to cut 16 strips. We are going to be using the Woodland Ruffle method, so take your mesh, have it curling toward the ceiling, roll the end 2 or 3 times, put a chip clip on it or a clothespin, go to the opposite end, same steps. Roll the end a couple times, then walk your fingers up the center of your mesh till you get to the other end, then remove your clip, then you have a cute little ruffle or bow tie. Now you're ready to go to your top left pipe cleaner, put your ruffle in it, and give those pipe cleaners a few twists. So now you have your first ruffle. Roll the end a couple times, put a chip clip or clothespin on it, go to the other end, roll it a few times. Now walk your fingers up the middle of your mesh until you get to the chip clip or clothespin, then remove it. Now you have your second Woodland Ruffle. So now we're going to place it on the top pipe cleaner on the right. Just put the mesh in the pipe cleaner, press it down to the yardstick, then twist the pipe cleaner, and then fluff your mesh. Now for our third one, same steps. Roll the end a few times, put a clip on it, go to the opposite end, roll it a few times, then walk your fingers up it. This method helps to keep down the fraying. So now we have our third ruffle. So now you're going to go to the top pipe cleaner in the center that's pointed up toward the ceiling and add your little ruffle or bow tie. So just put it in between the pipe cleaner, give it a few twists, and then fluff your deco mesh, and now your top set of pipe cleaners is complete. You are going to repeat this same process all the way down the yardstick. Now, if you do not want to do the fall arrangement in the center and you're not adding foam, then I would continue down its spacing every 4 or 5 inches, doing the pipe cleaner on the left, right, and center. So 3 pipe cleaners every 4 or 5 inches if you do not want to do the floral arrangement. And I have lots of yardstick door swag tutorials on my channel, so if you'd like to see a different season or holiday, let me know and I can link one for you in the description box. This is how it looks with all of the ruffles. It's nice and full and fluffy. And it almost took 2 full rolls of the deco mesh. So if you're not doing the arrangement and you're doing this method, you might want to pick up 3 rolls instead of 2. Now we're going to add some ribbon tails. So I'm going to be cutting my ribbon tails at 9 inches. A lot of people like to add ribbon to each pipe cleaner, but I only did 5 sets on each end. So 10 total of the ribbon tails. To dovetail the ends, fold your ribbon in half with the edges to the left side. Go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the end. It just kind of dresses up your bow, but you do not have to. You could just cut it at a slant if you would like. Now to add your ribbon, you're just going to take and stack your ribbon one on top of the other, pinch it in the center, go to a pipe cleaner, put your ribbon in it, and then twist the pipe cleaner and fluff your ribbon. The wider leopard print ribbon, I ordered it online at Craft Outlet, and then the 1.5 inch width ribbon, it came from Sam's Club in the Christmas section this year. So this is how your ribbon tails or your little bundles look. So I just added 5 on each end, so 10 sets total. And just remember, you can make this for any season or holiday or occasion. I'm just making mine for fall, and there's lots of different ways to make these. I have lots of different tutorials, and just about every single time I make my yardstick, door swag, or garland, or centerpiece a little bit different. For this center, I'm going to be using lots of Dollar Tree floral picks, and I'm just taking them and cutting them into shorter pieces. Now I did leave a few flowers on the stem with it long to place in the center. Now if you're going to be using this as a door swag, you'll want to add some hot glue to the bottom of the stem before you push it into the foam. If you are going to be using this as a centerpiece, you could cover the foam with moss. When I'm making a floral arrangement, I usually try to do whatever I do on the left side, I try to do on the right. Whatever I do in the front, I try to do in the back. I try to make it match. Next, I tied 2 bows. So let out a tail, make a loop, pinch it tightly in your left hand, go to the other side, make another loop about the same size as your first loop, then go back to the other side, make another loop, check to make sure it's about the same length as your first loop, keep it pinched tightly in your hand, go back to the other side, make another loop, check your loops, and then you're going to let out a tail, and you'll want to use some floral wire or a pipe cleaner to wrap it nice and tight around the center of your bow. I added a bow to each end. Now would be a good time to add some LED battery-powered lights if you're going to be using it as a centerpiece. I added a couple of the Halloween shatterproof ornaments from Dollar Tree, but I'm thinking about switching them out and putting pumpkins instead. To my arrangement, I added some fall leaves from Walmart. I just kind of filled in with it, and this is the way it looks. Now I went ahead and clipped some of the fall leaves, and I put one on the left, one on the right on each end, and I just added them into the pipe cleaner and twisted them, and then I added a little bit of hot glue. I cut my pipe cleaner short after the hot glue dried, and then I added a pine cone to the center. And don't forget to cut your pipe cleaners short when you get finished. I am going to be using mine as a centerpiece, but I just wanted to show you what it would look like as a door swag too. I hope I gave you some ideas. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. I am so close to 70,000 subscribers, so when I hit 70,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway.